move on to our next speaker. Mr. Asif Peer is Group CEO, Managing Director, and Board Member at Systems Limited. Under his visionary leadership, Systems Limited has expanded its reach into international markets, offering global enterprises and a competitive digital edge. Mr. Peer has also served as a member of the Advisory Committee on IT and Telecom under the Ministry of State for IT and Telecom. For his services to the nation, he was awarded Sitara Imtiaz in the year 2022. I welcome you, Mr. Asif Peer.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for inviting me. Thank you, Talib Saab, and thank you, respected speakers and respected guests for being here in early morning. So I think we heard a lot about from our colleagues and seniors about the management. I'll just reflect on a little bit of IT and data into it in the management, the modern management, that how people need to think and how the traditional and the modern and how the data can help all the leaders define their future and how we can take this world forward, and especially in Pakistan, right? How we should change a little bit of thinking process, right? So I will start first, as we all know, right? The world is moving, we are disrupting everywhere. The world is changing. World is changing very rapidly, whether it's a geopolitical situation, whether it's customer preference, whether it's external influencers writing about you, whether it's social media, whether it's sentiment analysis, everything is moving at a rapid pace and things are changing. And whoever resists to that change, they will definitely will not exist. So I think what business decision maker needs to first think that we all of us should not think innovation as a destination mindset. It's a journey. Innovation is a journey and not the destination mindset. You can't say that I have done this innovation and I'm over with. It's a journey. It will continue forever. So we should change that destination mindset from innovation perspective. And I think whenever you go to any management or leadership, what leaders start thinking about, okay, how do we optimize the cost? How do we have to optimize the business processes? How we change this and that? And I think we just go into the current process. Yes, while the cost controls, while the optimization is the most important, but now business decision makers and the management principle is how you can innovate and how you can come up with a new product, how you can transform your business with the new things, how you can come up with the new offerings, how can the data as a strategic asset can help, because now traditionally we didn't have that much data available at our disposal. AI was definitely invented in 1956, but was not used like it has been used like now, and like even 3 years ago. AI has been there since 1956. It's innovated, but it's not in motion with Gen AI, ChatGPT, and all of these new things, OpenAI. It's changed the world and the management and the philosophy, and it gives you the new angle to transform your business operation, transform your products, and you have all the insights if you want to take an advantage. So I would like to say there are three plays. Number one is efficiency play. Number two, experience play. And number three is a capability play. So efficiency play, it's very obvious, right? Okay, I want to optimize my operations. I want to reduce my costs. I want to optimize the manufacturing process and so on and so on and so forth, right? That's my efficiency play, which we do in the management and decision making every day. Experience play. Experience play is the key, right? What your consumer need, what your customer needs, what your business partner needs, what your vendor needs, how you transform your business processes, how you bring the data and AI into the mix, and you change the experience. And like even in today's government, like we talk about the public sector in Pakistan, what we face, customer experience. Do we get great customer experience when we walk into anywhere? No, right? Most of it. if you go and even walk into Dubai and you enter into the airport, what's your experience? It changes. So we need to really rethink. It's all about experience play. Of course, efficiency, experience, you can't go, it's everything go hand in hand. You can't just say that I fixed my problems. I don't care whether I have a good consumer experience or not, or even employee experience. I think we ignore employee experience, which is largely very important, right? Because what we start with, most of it, like traditionally, okay, we start with we need a better balance sheet, we need a better P&L, we need better finance. We start with that, we need to do stakeholder management and shareholder management and returns and all of these things. I think the world has moved, right? You have to start with, its equation is very simple. People, business, finance. So it starts with your people, right? So if your employee experience, if your people experience, if your leadership style is as such, you take care of people, they will take care of business. The simple philosophy, they take care of customers, and you improve your experience play, you improve your efficiency play, and it definitely yields into a better finance, better results that you want, right? And the third is a capability play. That's what I was trying to say in the beginning as well. Capability play in the management is the most important thing, like as well, that how you are improving your agility, how you are improving your efficiency, how you are coming up with the new ideas, how you are coming up with the new products, how you are transforming your services, customer experience. So are you adding the capability as we are learning, as the technology is maturing, as you are getting more and more data, as the AI is predicting the future? Because again, what we heard so many times, AI is going to disrupt, AI is going to take our jobs, AI is going to do this and this, and we will be out of jobs, right? Or there will be less jobs. I think we just need to understand, of course, AI is changing the world, disrupting ourselves. But AI can predict, but judgment lies to humans. So there is a fine line. AI will predict, AI will give you the data, but judgment lies to human. You have 10 scenarios to pick, results are there, you pick and choose which one you need to. So that's a change in the thinking process that you curate in yourself, that how things, and it will amplify only. So what it tells us today, right? Whether we change management is the huge issue in every organization. So whether we change this, I think in the management philosophy, if you don't change your thinking philosophy and you just say that I will not embrace this technology because it's going to disrupt this and this, you're done, right? So embracing the change, adopting your strategy according to these change principles is definitely going to be the determining factor for your growth. Again, I will say just now, since we're talking about the management, of course, it's now we talk about, like in today's world, in our especially field, in innovative and digital field, it's not like there is a value-based culture, there is a principle-based leadership or rule-based, right? Simple. So you say if I say to my employee today, like come 9 to 5 and you have to have an attendance and thumb impression and all of these things, and they will leave because you need in today's management, it's a principle-based leadership, right? It's a principle-based leadership that helps. There are 3 quadrants again, right? In a triangle, left is your capability, right? When we talk about the capability, your selection of training, your upskilling and reskilling, AI and all of these techniques, you have to upskill and reskill whatever position, whatever you are teaching in the even universities. You need to think like that. Your curriculum is up to date. Are your employees are thinking like that? Do you have that selection of training? Are you upskilling and reskilling your people to embrace this AI and Gen AI? Because what even McKinsey is saying, there will be a $4.4 trillion impact generated by Gen AI only in productivity. Gartner is saying there will be 25% reduction by 2026 in search engine, like what we do the Google search, and it will be replaced by AI chatbots and other stuff. So things are changing rapidly. Even I read there will be 44% of the working hours will be consumed by Gen AI in the future. So what is required? Capability. Capability, capability, capability. You don't, and everything can be learned if you want to design and if you are capable. Then on the right side, it's a motivation. Are you motivated to learn? And do you have extrinsic motivation, which is your performance management and all other stuff, or your intrinsic motivation, which is your culture? Which is your culture and management leadership. This is the most important thing. When you have these two, then you give a license, which is a principle-based leadership. Then you give a license to your employees. It's by job design. And is this license accepted by them? Is your culture. So this is a triangle which gives you the framework of principle-based leadership in the management, which inculcate your technology, your capability, your leadership, and so on and so forth. So these are the things very important, and I will just say that I think everybody needs to really think hard today in organization and challenge, are we moving fast enough, or thinking it ahead of ourselves, or we are just fixing the past and we don't want to think that what is going to happen. And in today's global world, business opportunities, challenges, you're competing with the global world. You are not competing just within your country or in your ecosystem. You all need to think like supply chain in Pakistan and demand generation outside, because we are well equipped in Pakistan. We have a great talent, we have a great opportunity. How we can unleash, how we can capture this potential and sell it to the world, create the demand for ourselves. That's what we are trying to do from IT services and IT product innovation perspective. Innovation is the key. As I said, innovation is a journey and not the destination mindset. So last, I would like to end. I think what we lack in our organization, I think as Talib said, there will be a students, and I hope there will be. So I think what is missing is a trust. I think it's, you can hear about the trust deficit within the employees, leadership, or your teams, your suppliers, vendors, business partners. So how do we get the trust across the board? I think, again, it's very simple. It's not rocket science. It's a trust is at the center. You need three things. Number one, you definitely need to have a logic. Whatever people is going to trust you, if you say something rational, if you have a logic in your ideas, if you're telling them something to do, then you have an empathy to listen. You have empathy to share. So when you have these two things and you are authentic, you are true yourself, then you will gain the trust, whether you are doing the business deals, whether you're doing with your employees, with your colleagues. So I'll just like to end here. I think it's a great opportunity for all of us. I think our job is to, like, of course, we come here to have that anyone who is listening have some take-home value. So if there is only one take-home value, if I would like to share, is just don't bog down that this will disrupt this will disrupt that, and I will be out of my job, and I have to protect my job. I have to be king. You have to be rich or king. But I think you just need to follow one principle, that this is the constant changing environment, and you have to constantly upskill, reskill yourself. It doesn't matter whether you are CEO or you are a junior employee, whoever you are, wherever you are, this world demands learning and constant learning and continuous learning, because technology and the principles of management and the principle of leadership is constantly moving. Pre-COVID, we had a different world. Post-COVID, we have a different world. Whoever didn't change, out of business. Whoever changed, survived, thrived. So if we follow that, I think there is no limit. There is endless opportunities for us. We just need to embrace it and do it. Thank you very much. Thank you.